I am Mrs. Devi, Assistant Professor, Department of Home Science, VV Vanya Perumal College for Women, Virudhunagar. Today, we are going to discuss about the topic iron deficiency, anemia. What is anemia? It is one of the conditions due to deficiency of iron in our diet. Iron is one of the micro mineral that is needed for the formation of hemoglobin in our blood. Heme that means iron, globin means protein. The hemoglobin is one part of the red blood cells. So, if iron will be deficient in our diet, the concentration of the red blood cells decreased in our blood. The hemoglobin is necessary for carrying oxygen in our blood. This condition is called as anemia. Next we see about the causes of anemia. These are some of the causes that leads to anemia. First one is the inadequate iron intake. That is poor diet, which is vegetarian lifestyle with insufficient heme iron. Heme iron which is derived from animal foods like liver, red meat, chicken are the example of heme iron. Then non-heme iron that is derived from the plant foods like cereals, pulses, nuts. So our diet containing heme iron that leads to anemia. Then next causes is the inadequate utilization of iron. This is causes due to the gastrointestinal disturbances. Then blood losses. This is due to the accidental hemorrhage and chronic infection like tuberculosis, ulcer. These are some of the condition that leads to the heavy blood loss. This is also one of the causes of anemia. Then increased requirements, accelerated demand during the period of infants and adolescence. During the infants stage, the blood is needed for the expansion. Then adolescent stage, hemoglobin is needed for onset of menses. During this demand period, if we lack of iron in the diet, that leads to anemia. Then inadequate absorption. This is the main cause of anemia. Then decreased iron stores. Inadequate absorption of iron. In this condition, in our diet, most of the diet containing phytates and phosphates that leads to inadequate absorption of iron. Phytate is the storage form of phosphorus. It is mostly present in seeds, nuts, seeds like sesame seeds that are present in the phytates that inhibit the iron absorption. Then excessive consumption of tea also inhibit the iron absorption because tea contains tannin components. Then decreased iron stores. Cirrhosis patient. Cirrhosis that means scarring of liver. That patients contains did not stored iron in our liver. So iron will be decreased in that condition, cirrhosis of liver. Most of the iron, excess iron is stored in our liver. But cirrhosis patient does not store in iron. Then disease and drugs. Some of the drugs that can be interfere the absorption of iron. These are the symptoms of iron deficiency anemia. Immunocompetence, diminished work performance, cognitive development, behavioral implications, structure and functions of epithelial tissue. These are some of the symptoms of iron deficiency anemia. Immunocompetence, that means ability of body to produce antibodies. But in the iron deficiency anemia, our body will not produce antibodies because T cells and then lymphocytes are inhibited. That activity are be inhibited due to the lack of iron. And then next, diminished work performance. Due to muscle inactive functions, the iron deficiency anemic girls are diminished work performance. Excessive fatigue will be occur due to muscle dysfunction. Then cognitive development. Most of the iron stored in our brain at the birth, 10% of the iron stored in the brain. It will be continued increases through the teenage period. So, iron deficiency in our diet that leads to cognitive development, poor cognitive development. Then, behavioral implications. Due to the iron enzymes in the cells, so behavioral implications will be occur. So, anemic girl will be irritable and then restlessness. Then structure and functions of epithelial cells. Due to the hemoglobin, so the pale yellow color, eyelid will be pale and then our skin will be pale in color, and then spoon will be nail will be spoon in shape, and then crack will be occur in the mouth of the corner. These are the some of the symptoms of iron deficiency. And then next we will see about the some of the prevention method of iron deficiency anemia. Diet, supplementation, education and fortification. These are the some of the methods to prevent iron deficiency anemia. Diet, that means our diet should be rich in iron rich foods like liver, red meat, then promoting the consumption of green leaf vegetables like drumstick leaves contains more iron. So, including the iron rich foods in our diet to prevent the iron deficiency anemia. The next will be supplementation. Supplementation, that means supply the iron tablets in the form of tablets. For children, 100 milligram of elemental iron and 20 microgram of folic acid will be given for the children. For adolescent girls, 100 milligram of elemental iron and 500 microgram of folic acid will be provided in the form of tablets. Then education. That means providing correct information about the diet, iron rich foods and promoting the consumption of green leaf vegetables and promoting the gardening, home gardening to increase the bioavailability of iron rich foods. These are the education to provide the children and adolescent girls to increase the knowledge about the iron rich foods and consequences of anemia. And then next one is the fortification. What is fortification? That is added the vitamins and minerals to enhance the nutritional value of the food. Salt is the most important vehicle for food fortification. So, iron is fortified in the salt. So, iron is fortified in the form of ferrous sulfate. So, 1 milligram of ferrous sulfate is added to 1 gram of salt to improve the nutritional content of iron. That fortified salt is given to the anemic adolescent girls to prevent the iron deficiency anemia. Thank you.